This is Agent.io workspace for managing agents, workflows, tools, skills, and integrations in one place. On the dashboard, I get a quick snapshot of the platform's health, performance metrics, success rates, failed runs, and any schedules that need attention. There's also a live activity stream, which helps me track what's currently running, what failed, and what requires immediate action. Before I start creating agents, I make sure the LLM configurations and Gmail integrations are properly set up. On this page, I manage both my LLM provider configurations and Gmail connection. To set up Gmail, I click on Connect Gmail, which redirects me to the Google login flow. I select my email account and grant the required permissions for mail access. Once completed, the connection is established and reflected on the page. I can also create new LLM configurations if I want to connect to additional providers. This involves specifying the provider, base URL, API key, and the models accessible through that key. At the moment, I've already seeded a configuration for a locally running Ollama instance, where I'm using the Devstrel Small 2-24B cloud model. Now I navigate to the agents page, where a set of example agents is already seeded. This gives me an immediate view of all 5 agents, including both orchestration and specialist agents focused on tasks like market research and report generation. From here, I can also create new agent configurations. When doing so, I define the agent's name and description, select a base LLM configuration, attach relevant skills, connect MCP servers, and provide a system prompt. I can also organize agents using tags for better categorization. To manage them efficiently, I use tag-based filtering. We can here filter by analysis, executive, and we can also search to quickly find specific agents. Each agent card gives me quick actions like edit and delete. When I open edit, I can update everything about the agent, its name, description, selected LLM, and more. To validate things, I run a quick dry run on Market Research Agent and enter a sample prompt. Hi, can you provide the latest update on Sora of OpenAI? When I execute the run, I can see live metadata such as the stream ID, job ID, and run mode. At the same time, I'm able to watch the output stream in real time, which helps me understand how the agent is responding as it processes the request. Here I can see Sora has been discontinued due to shift in priorities. Now I navigate to the workflow page, where a set of example workflows is already seeded. From here, I can also create a new workflow. I define the workflow's name and description, select a base orchestrator agent, choose the participant agents involved in the flow, and provide default runtime inputs. Each workflow card gives me quick actions like edit and delete. When I open edit, I can modify everything about the workflow, from its name and description to the orchestrator and participant agents, along with other configuration details. Next, I execute the Market Intelligence file system output workflow. This is an A2A orchestration run with one orchestrator and multiple participant agents. I can watch handoffs in sequence and see reasoning events as each agent contributes. The orchestrator delegates, participants return analysis, and execution continues stage by stage. Now that the workflow execution is complete, I can review the final run summary. This gives me a consolidated view of the outcome, including the key findings and a concise summary of what the workflow produced. And we can also see the .md being created under a report folder. Next, I execute the Market Intelligence Gmail output workflow. I can watch handoffs in sequence and see reasoning events as each agent contributes. Once the workflow execution is complete, I can see the final run summary and also see the mail sent from my mail. And then also see the mail received along with the generated report details. Now I navigate to the scheduler page, where a set of schedules is already seeded. From here, I can also create a new schedule based on a workflow I've previously configured. This allows to automate executions without manual intervention. When I open edit, I can update all aspects of the schedule, from its name to the execution timing, giving me full control over how and when the workflow runs. Now I navigate to the skills page, where a set of skills is already seeded. From here, I can also create a new skill based on agent's need. Here I need to fill the skill name, description, and upload .md or .txt file. Next, I navigate to the tools page, where a set of pre-seeded tools is already available. From here, I can enable or disable specific functions and also configure scope. I can also connect to hosted MCP servers using HTTP or streamable HTTP. Next, I navigate to the logs page. In logs, I can review execution history end to end. This helps with troubleshooting and operational tracking. I can see log details, input, output, and trace.